What changed in my body after starting a GLP-1 was not what I expected at all. It actually made me rethink everything I thought about willpower and food, because something shifted between my mind and my body, and I didn't understand it at first. And once I noticed, I couldn't not see it anymore. Hey, I'm Sarah. I've been figuring this out in real time. My habits, my health, and how my body actually works. And I've done a lot over the years, cutting out sugar, cutting out flour, working out, really just staying consistent. So this isn't coming from someone who hasn't tried. I've actually tried a lot, which is why this caught me off guard. At first, I didn't notice anything major. Nothing dramatic happened right away. My thoughts were still the same. I could still think about food the same way I always had, like planning what I wanted, thinking about ordering something. All that felt normal. And that's what confused me, because if nothing changed in my thoughts, then what actually changed? At that point, I didn't have the answer yet. I just knew something felt different. Then there was that moment that made me really stop and notice. I ordered a big breakfast that I normally would eat without thinking twice. This wasn't anything unusual for me. It was something I had done so many times before. I sat down, I started eating. And I remember after eating about half of it, I paused. And I literally thought, wait, what is happening right now? Because normally I would just keep going. Like it wouldn't even cross my mind to stop. But this time, my body felt like, okay, that's enough. And that had never really happened like that before. Ever. And this is where it really got interesting for me. Because my brain still had the habit. The thought was still there. It still sounded the same in my head, but my body didn't follow it the same way. There was a pause, almost like a gap between the thought and what I would do next. And that pause was something I had never experienced before. Before this, it felt automatic. Stress, eat. Overwhelm, eat. Just thinking about it, eat. There wasn't really a space to choose. And now there was space. And honestly, this part was emotional for me because I started realizing maybe this was never just about discipline. I've done all the things over the years. Worked out consistently, cut out sugar, cut out flour, stayed committed. So I remember thinking, why does this still feel hard sometimes? And now I'm looking at it like, what if this just wasn't a mindset thing? What if this was something my body learned over time? Patterns, habits, nervous system responses. And that actually gave me a lot of relief because it shifted me out of thinking something was wrong with me. So what this has done for me, it's helped me start seeing things differently. I'm noticing the difference between thought versus body, habit versus actual hunger, reaction versus choice. And I'm still learning all this in real time. But even just having this awareness has been a really huge shift because now I could see what's actually happening instead of reacting to it. And I think this is the part that people don't really talk about, that awareness piece. If you're curious about what I'm using and what I've learned, I put together a guide and it's in the description below. But I'm really curious. Have you ever had a moment where your body responded differently than your usual habits? Like something just felt off or different? Let me know in the comments, and I'd really love to hear your experience.